Welcome to What's Up Oxford. I'm Selina, coming to you from my home office, and I get to talk to Ted Comiskey today. He's the mayor of Ingersoll. Welcome, Ted.
Hello, Selina. How are you today?
Good to see you healthy.
Well, it's kind of different, I'll tell you that.
Right.
I was just mentioning it to someone a short while ago that my knowledge on computer technology has increased phenomenally over the last few weeks. I'm not what you would call a computer savvy, but I have now done some Zoom. I've certainly done a phenomenal number of phone conference calls and video conference calls, and working from home is quite different. But I'm just happy to know that we're actually getting out there. People are seeing us, so it's working in that sense to get communication going, because I think that's one of the biggest things we can do at this point in time, is to make sure that people are aware and communication is maintained.
I think that we've done a really great job of maintaining community and getting people talking to each other and getting people actually working together to make sure that we do stay healthy. Well, are you finding the same thing?
Well, really, yes. It's nice to let people know, especially the folks of Ingersoll, that their council is meeting consistently, and certainly we're talking to each other, and certainly through into administration. And I must say that our administration staff, CAO Bill Taggart's crew and staff that are available, are doing a phenomenal job. He's divided up the staff so that not everybody is together at the same time. Majority naturally are working from home, and that's working out very, very well. Still, administrative duties are still continuing on, and they're doing a great job. Very happy with how things are working as far as town hall is concerned. And so it should be noted that the staff is there and working and doing the best we can for our people.
Now, how are you finding that communities coming together in this time? I know that it's a strange time. We've never been through this before. Some people take it more seriously than others. So how have you found that people are pulling together as a community in Ingersoll?
Well, not only is council getting together and being able to communicate, but so are the people in the town. It's so nice to see that this downtown stores are still operating as little as possible, but as much as possible to service the town. I know that restaurants and stores are making themselves available to do sidewalk pickups, and this has worked out so well, and certainly kept things flowing to a certain extent. You have to understand that. A note that I want to make a point at when it becomes for sidewalk pickup is that the people really pay attention, not only the people coming down to pick up anything, but that other commercial employees keep the downtown open, along with maybe some of the tenants upstairs, to keep the downtown open, because we have to do our part to help out our commercial friends that make things possible to happen in our own homes while we're staying inside, and that is having deliveries or having pickups, or whether it's hardware or whether it's food or restaurants, etc. So please, keeping the downtown open to have that sidewalk pickup is superb. But you take Tremblett's, for instance, independent store, and also Foodland, how much they have done to make it possible for us to still get the supplies we need to live at home. And I'm so proud of what all the community has done to make all this happen in a very safe way as much as possible. Not only Ingersoll as such, but also all of Oxford. You know that we have had a very minimum effect of the virus at this point in time. When I say minimum, the numbers have been low compared to other areas. And that has a great deal to do with how society is accepting this challenge and carrying it through. But I really want to hit home with this. This is not on the downhill trend yet. We are on a slight plateau. the seriousness is still there. We must maintain this social distance. We must maintain our cleanliness as far as washing as much as possible. We must not group together in clusters that might spread it. We are at a little bit of a lull right now, but that doesn't mean that the first wave is finished or it has peaked, nor does it mean that we're out of the woods as such, because another wave likely will come through in weeks to come. Please be safe. Please look after yourselves, and let's continue on this process for a few weeks more to make sure that we're out of the woods as such.
That's some really good advice. So Ted, I know that Ingersoll has done a little bit to give some tax relief. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? So for residential taxes?
We're not alone in this, and that's great for the people of not only Ingersoll and Oxford and Ontario, but municipalities along with Ingersoll are delaying the penalties and the interest put on taxes. This will be continued on till August, so there will be no penalties, there will be no interest charged until August, and so that people can really do their best to work with the dollars they have coming in, which is rather slim these days when you have not only one maybe adult or parent in the home, but possibly two of them that are no longer working, and so the dollars are slim, and so this hopefully will extend those dollars a little longer. Also, along with that, anyone who prepays or does a monthly deduction from their account for taxes or whatnot, if they feel it's too burdensome at this point in time, please contact administration in Town Hall, and adjustments could be made to ease that time frame that's with us right now. And
now
I guess the other thing is that if you do have the dollars, then please pay your taxes, because we as a town and a municipality still have to look after the payment of bills, and certainly the support we do have for the services out there that we have today.
Now, what other relief is available for the people of Ingersoll if someone is really struggling or they need some additional help? Is there any other services available?
Certainly, a small business of Oxford, if you're commercial, please give them a call and they could give you some ideas on how to get relief. If you're requiring food, if there's an issue with the food situation, if there's an issue with health-wise, please contact the hospital. Contact Town Hall. We can put you into numbers that you might be able to get some help, whether it's food-wise or support in any way. And certainly, if it's just straight communication, please contact your neighbors, contact your friends. A little bit of communication goes a long way at this time. The people of Ingersoll have done such a fantastic job. I've never been more proud as a mayor to be part of a community that reaches out and touches their neighbors and the elderly and the community, whether it's through social clubs or just individuals, and don't stop. If you see someone right now in your neighborhood that hasn't been out and about and around, give them a call. You don't have to meet them, you don't have to touch them, but a communication, just a talk, sometimes does great deals.
Make friends over the fence now.
That's right. That's right. Having folks come out onto the porch and yell across the street at each other to say hello goes a long, long way. And
it really does.
And a smile and some laughter. I remember years ago reading Reader's Digest that said laughter is the best medicine. I don't know if anybody remembers those lines or not from there, but that goes a long way. Having a good chuckle, having a good conversation, and really it really boosts the heart, and really we need that right now more than anything. Things are good.
We do.
If you look at the situation where we are, we say that yeah, we're locked in our house, but then we do have a house, don't we? There's a lot of people in the world that don't. We can say, gosh, it's tough getting food and things are different, but we can get food. And a lot of places can't have that. We can have our water is still there. Our yards are still there. our friends and relatives are still there, but we just can't touch them. So we are blessed in many, many, many ways. And if we just laugh and have some fun and enjoy the company through phone calls and through long distance
Just
across
like
the
this.
street, then do so, because we'll need this for the future, and we need it now more than ever.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, Ted.
Selina, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you.
Take care.